It's been a long day without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. Hey everyone, welcome back to the 20-Hour Ukulele Challenge, and today I'm going to teach you See You Again by Charlie Puth. So this is a song that starts with the three main chords I really like to start with on ukulele. It starts with A minor, F, and C. I'll show you how to play those real quick, and then I'll kind of show you how the rhythmic feel of the song goes. So we'll break it up into parts. So we start with the middle finger on our left hand, or our fretting hand if you're switching, on the second fret of your fourth string. So we're counting up from the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4, second fret. We got a nice arch under our fingers so we can hear all four strings really clearly. So make sure you got that. Then we're going to keep this finger down and add the index finger to the first fret of the second string. So we should get that. See what I'm doing here? Nice. So make sure you've got that guy, and make sure you can switch between A minor and F comfortably. Shake it out when you're ready. The last chord is C. We're going to use our ring finger on the third fret of our first string. So those are the chords we use. And one thing I'm really going to stress is try to keep all your fingers right over the frets where they're going to play. See, when you're really experienced, you'll be able to keep them about a centimeter away. You might not get that right away. That's okay. Just start working towards that. So what we want to do is not have to work very hard to move between these chords. So you see, I'm going to go right from A minor to C and just kind of switch the fingers. And then all I have to do is lift up the ring and put these two down. They're already pretty much right there. And then switch back to C. See, it's really easy to change that way. I call this making a shadow of a chord. See, I'm going to leave my fingers in the shadow of the other chords that I'm playing so that we can move easily. So there are the progression of the song basically has 4 different changes in it, where you just go A minor, and then you go to C, and then you go to F, and then you go to C. And you can really play just the whole song with just those 4 chords. I'll show you what I mean. It's been a long day without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way from where we began, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. See, that's really all there is the entire song. It just loops that chord progression again and again. So take a second, make sure you can do those 4 chords in order and hear all 4 chords clearly. I'll let you pause the video and work that out and come back when you're ready. All right, awesome. So now that you're able to kind of switch between those comfortably, what we're going to do is we're going to do the counting. In this song, we're going to feel a rhythm called 3-3-2, which is a really important rhythm. It shows up in tons of styles of music. So we're going to start to learn how to feel it. What you do is you count to 3, and then you count to 3 again, and then you count to 2. And that's kind of your rhythmic pattern. And it kind of feels like this. You go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Count with me. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. So that's the kind of the underlying idea. Even though you don't hear it stated and everything, it's the feel that's underneath everything. So what happens is the first 2 times we say the number 1, when we start those groups of 3, that's when we change chords. So on the A minor we play 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. So when we say the group of 2, we don't change. We change on the 2 groups of 3. So again, we'll be like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, wait. Then 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. So you see on the 2 groups of 3 for all 4 of the chords, that's when we move. So I'm going to do that really, really slowly a couple times, and you're going to try to play along. Try to count with out loud, because that really helps your brain wake up the part that's counting and stay with me. So let's try it all together, and then I'm going to show you just a little variation he uses with the 2 sometimes. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. 2. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. So again, you can practice that as many times as you need to. You can use the YouTube app to slow it down or speed it up if you need to. And I'll wait until you're ready, and then I'll show you the variations. Okay, awesome. Sick party. Here we go. So sometimes on the 2, he'll throw a G chord in there. Now, if you haven't done a G chord yet, an easy variation you can do is just with 2 fingers. Is you can kind of do just the 2nd fret and the 3rd fret of these kind of middle strings like this. But generally what I'm going to have people do is try to get 3 fingers in there. We're going to try to get the index finger on the 2nd fret of the 1st string, the ring finger on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string, and middle finger on the 2nd fret of the 3rd string. Look at my hand really carefully. Try to find that. And so notice I'm kind of twisting my arm a little bit this way. What that does is that makes it easy for me to kind of fit all my fingers into a little pocket. I'm kind of curving. You see, there's a nice high curve on all of them. They're all very rounded. I let my wrists be pretty straight. And I roll forward onto the tips of the fingers, and just this little turn lets everything get really close to the frets. So that should work really nicely. So that's your G chord, and every now and then he'll throw that G chord on that 2, on that sort of empty 2. There's a couple places where he does it in different parts of the song. Generally speaking, it'll look kind of like this. It's been a long day where we began, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. And it's like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, waiting. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1. See how he throws on the 2nd group of 3 through 2? He throws the G. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. It's kind of a turnaround. It's a way of like adding a little bit of extra energy before you go back to the beginning of the cycle. So let's try that a little bit slowly, and then I'll sing the whole chorus, and then you can play it with me. So here we go with the variation. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Change. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Change. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Yeah. So that's your variation. And so one other little thing he does is when you play the chorus of the song, sometimes he repeats the FC at the end. When he goes, when I see you again, he'll go, when I see you again. We call that a tag, where we take a little part at the end and we just kind of tag it on again. So when he finishes the chorus, he kind of tags the FC to finish it up. So I'll do that here. I'm going to play it at speed. Again, you can slow it down with the YouTube app if you want to play along and need more time to practice. Or you can play it at speed with me. It's totally up to you. But here we go. It's been a long day without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way from where we began, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again, when I see you again. Great. Hope you dug that. Hope you take the 20-hour ukulele challenge. It's a great way to get better at the instrument. And yeah, hope to see you in another lesson soon. Catch you later. Bye-bye.